What's up, everybody? It's Transfomers over 217 here, aka Miss Prime, and tonight I come to you with a third review. This time of Human Alliance Skids. I gotta say, this is probably one of my most favorite car modes of the Human Alliance figures, besides Human Alliance Sideswipe. He is relatively small. I'm not sure if this is how it would be scaled, but I'd like to hope that that's pretty much scale. But anyway, let's set him off to the side. Let's look at Michaela. Pretty nice figure, Michaela, except for the big, gaping hole in the back of her neck, which her hair seems to be coming off of, so it's like it's really actually there and not trying to be hidden or anything, which is meh. Good amount of articulation. I mean, it is just a little extra figure. They got her outfit right and everything. Comparing it with the sand figure that came with Human Alliance Bumblebee. He is a little bit taller than her. And the Sergeant Epps is probably the tallest out of all of them. But, let's get these out of here. It does come with RC, which is really just a red chromia. And it just doesn't, it seems like they kind of made a mistake. I mean, you'll see a lot more after I transform her RC, but she rides on her very nicely. Not all that stable though. Transform her real quick. I don't want to run out of time, so I'm just going to do this real quick. Now with the Human Alliance mud flap, that looks like a blue RC, which is really weird. And it's actually really funny because this red chromia doesn't even look like chromia at all, or RC for that matter. Kind of looks like Nightbird. If you don't know who that is, it's a character in G1. Just for one episode, but anyway. I mean, you can kind of tilt that back just a little bit to make it more look like RC, but, just doesn't work. Articulation, nah, and that. So, not really. That's just a little extra figure, and it's not really appreciated. She rides inside. We all know that. Not really gonna stick her in there all that well. Whatever. Now let's get on to the really main meat of the toy. I'm not gonna really go step-by-step transformation. I'm just gonna transform right on camera. One little extra thing that I do different is that I kind of rotate these doors in. So they actually tuck away and not be there on the actual robot mode. Obviously we got a figure starting to form. I am going relatively fast because, well, I don't want to run out of time because I want to still cover everything on the robot mode. And done. Now Skids, Human Alliance Skids. Very nice, representation of them. The green on them is a lot better than the deluxe version. I do like him a lot. I like his head gimmick, which is the opening mouth. And his head looks very nice. His Gatling gun goes on top there. Mikhail would just fit him back there and just, kind of work that. I don't really like the whole that light thing. She'll sit in his arm too, but there's no really point to that, and she would sit right there. Now for his main gun. Oh, and this is a little controversial too. You could sit her up here by putting the missile in. It's a little controversial, but you just close up there. He looks really nice for a really small Human Alliance figure. Just fix my tripod so I can get in Bumblebee for size comparison. But just one thing, he's tiny. But that's okay because he's scaled in with Bumblebee. Because if you saw in the movie, he kind of like threw out Skids in one flap and just like with his his hands. So I think they're pretty scaled in. The mudflap figure I am really wanting to get, but it is just pretty much a little bit retooled and repainted, but I think it's still probably going to be nice. Away. Then it looks a lot nicer without the doors sticking out like that. But he's got all the basic articulation with added, feet articulation there. Head rotates and everything. Oh, and these things can go up just a little bit, so they're giving it that more bit of authentic kind of looking Skids. Even waist articulation, so that's always nice. It's always appreciated. And that's about it for Human Alliance Skids. Thank you, and stay tuned.